You are now dialed in with the Dial Brothers.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 41 of season 2 of the Dialed In Show. Me and Steven, I normally say, how you doing, Steven? Me and Steven not doing the best on today, but I'm sorry. I keep trying not to say on today, but
why do y'all do that?
Me and Steven aren't doing the best today. How are you?
I'm fine.
We lying to the people?
I can still be fine and feel sick.
Okay.
I'm fine. My throat's sore. I don't know why. How are you?
My shoulder has been hurting all month long. Other than that, I'm all right. But my shoulder, I don't know.
I'm happy because the Falcons won Monday night.
That don't make my shoulder feel better.
In prime time, Falcons won. So I'm happy about that.
Yeah. I still say Raheem, whatever his name is.
What about him?
No good.
He won.
Finally.
Penn State, I don't really agree with this. Penn State fired their head coach, James Franklin. And, they almost went to the national championship last year. Granted, they weren't having a good year this year. But they got to pay that man $50 million for firing
him. Good for him. If you got to get fired to where they got to pay you.
Yeah.
That's the way to go out. If I'm going to get fired, pay me $50 million. Bye-bye. Hey,
yeah,
I'll hell with a championship and all that stuff.
Yeah, I'll take it. Think about it. He gonna get paid $50 million and can still get another job somewhere.
Yeah,
that's nice.
Yeah. Now, if I was another job, I would be like, what's his name?
James Franklin.
I'd be like, now look, Franklin. We all know what you got. We ain't paying you top dollar.
See, nah, you can't do that.
We ain't paying you top dollar, Franklin. You got $50 million.
But so you would underpay him because you know he's owed money from another school?
I wouldn't underpay him, but I wouldn't try and move stuff around to figure out how can we pay him a lot of money. No.
Well, then he might not accept the job. So
well, then bye. You got $50 million.
He said that's taxable.
Still, who right now, other than maybe LeBron or somebody, how much does LeBron get a year?
Shoot, I don't know.
But it's not that many people other than these like old white people who are billionaires that don't nobody know. It's not that many people in the country who are just getting $50 million in a year.
Well, he's not gonna get it in a year, probably.
They're gonna pay it over time.
Yeah.
Still.
He'll probably get $10 million a year or something like that.
Then I'd be like, nah, give me my money now. Give
They're gonna say you wouldn't have gotten the 50 this year. You got the 50 the life of the contract.
And I wouldn't have been fired this year. Give me all my money now.
And you mentioned LeBron. We thought he was announcing his retirement.
He playing games.
He ain't have to do that. Hennessy ain't need no ad that bad for him to tease
the world. He teased the world, and then gonna talk about some liquor. Like that. See,
when I saw it, I was like,
see, I told you. He not only plays with our emotions as a player, he plays with our emotions just in life.
Oh my God.
It's like, but you know what?
Got to find a way to criticize the man.
Yeah, but this got to be his last year. I
think next year will be.
Because which year is 23? This year or next
23.
Year?
This is 23.
Yeah, this is it. He just gonna say it at the end.
Yeah.
This is it. And then I just thought about this. I wish he had gone to another team. Like again, even though that's the biggest thing that I don't like about him is how he leaves teams. But I wish he had gone to another team because now and you can't diminish it. You can't, because he's a legend and a GOAT in his own right. You can't diminish it. But for me, the Lakers, that's Kobe's home in territory. Like now it's about to be, that you so celebrating LeBron and LeBron. Like, I don't like that. That's
Kobe is still celebrated. Kobe is still the Lakers guy.
But there's not anybody else who that's Kobe's team. That's when you think of Lakers. Well, now it's all messed up because of LeBron. But when you think of Lakers, you think of Kobe.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're gonna have a LeBron jersey hanging up in there and stuff. Like,
and Kobe got 2 jerseys hanging up in there.
I know what I'm saying. That's Kobe's world.
Mm-hmm.
I believe if Kobe was living, he would be pissed. I think he would be pissed.
You
He would
think
be
so?
like, what? This is my space. You don't.
Well,
I
he
mean,
was living when LeBron first went there, didn't he? Wasn't he?
Kobe died beginning of 2020. I don't know when LeBron went to the Lakers.
They won the national championship in 2020, I think. Yeah.
And he probably didn't think Kobe would stay. I mean, LeBron would stay either because LeBron's a team jumper.
Wow. Okay. And mentioning teams, shout out Asia Wilson and the Aces for winning. They are a dynasty. Won 3 championships in 4 years. Asia Wilson, MVP of the league, Finals MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, GOAT status.
2026 requirement among many things. Not what I'm about to say is going to cost a lot of money. I mean, I guess if I try to get courtside seats or something, but I have a lot of things that I want to do in 2026. Some of them you're included in that require a lot of money. And last night, I was kind of writing everything out, and I said, I don't make enough money to do these things. Like, I don't. I'm
Mike
delusional.
is coming up with stuff last minute. Oh, let's do this. Okay.
I'm a little delusional. I was about to say I've got to see Angel Reese next year, and my preference is to see her in Chicago because I've never been to Chicago, and so I really want to see her in Chicago. So okay, you talking about Chicago, to my Africa, talking about some stuff I want to do for church and everything. Either God is about to bless abundantly in a financial way, or I'm about to be over here eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches with the lights off to save on a power bill. Like, I don't know which one.
I don't know. And this is a good segue. I don't know if he was in a house with no lights, but Micah's favorite escaped inmate was caught in, of all places, in Atlanta.
I didn't know my boy came here.
Your mom said he was coming to look for you because he was talking crap about him.
I thought he went to Canada or something.
Mexico.
He was up the street.
He was up the street from me.
Kudos to him, even though somebody might get mad at me about saying kudos for criminal. But this is like satire. I'm not being serious, right? Don't fire me like Kimmel. I'm just making a joke. But kudos to him that he lasted this long.
But now he going back to jail.
Yeah.
And now he going to be there forever. Well,
unless he escapes again.
Not happening. When they said he was in Atlanta, I said, what?
But here's where you being dumb again, my friend. Why would you go to a big city? Now, in some ways,
hide in plain sight.
I'm about to say, in some ways, he said it's a bunch of YNs there. I look like those in Atlanta, so I can hide out in Atlanta. But first of all, you need to get out the country. That's what you should have done. You need to get out the country. But go to Montana, shave your head, put on clothes that they wear, go work on a farm with some buffalo or something. Tell them I'll work for just food. Find you a good, nice Montanan white person who don't really care. They just know that you work hard, and tell them, say, I escaped from prison. Look, I just need somewhere to stay and something to eat. I'll do whatever you tell me to do. Don't go to Atlanta. Because, see, the only thing about here hiding in plain sight, what probably happened with old boy, he ticked somebody off. He ticked somebody off, and they said, oh, heck, no, we're going to tell on you. We turning you in. Then,
who said, I think that's that guy.
Right.
Was he like going to get some wings and came back, or like?
But shame on them, because here's my thing. If I was let's run with the wing scenario. If I'm in line at touchdown and I see him walking out of touchdown, even if I know that's him, like I see on my phone, I look it up, I'm like, that's him. I'm about to go on about my day. I'm not about to call no police. I'm about to.
Why not? Why aren't you gonna be a good citizen? He is a criminal.
Why? I'm not about to do him like that.
You would do it if there was a reward.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Look, don't let it have been I don't care how much the award was, it could have been $1,000. But I was about to say, don't let it have been 100,000 or
You would
500,000.
say he just left touchdown on flat shows. He got lemon pepper
I'm
wet.
following them. I'm following them. They're gonna say, sir, don't follow him. I said, I'm following them. But then look, if I was the person working that touchdown and I'm taking his order and I realized it's him, I would have gone back to the kitchen. I would say, take long on his wings, fry him hard, go slow, take long on his wings. I'm gonna tell him, be like, sir, they just put fresh oil in there, taking a second to heat up. We're gonna have your wings in a minute, but I'm gonna go call the police and I'm gonna say, look, my name is Micah Dial, Michdial. I need credit for being the one that found them. He up here on
Yeah, Mike said,
Wakesmith.
there ain't no snitch. And then, oh, is there a reward?
Yeah, it's a reward. I don't know him like that. I ain't cool with him like that. But if it's no
What's
reward,
the difference of you saying you would just keep moving?
because there's no reward. What do I get from turning him in? He ain't hurt nobody. Now I don't
You
know
don't
what
know that.
was he in it for murder?
I think so.
Oh, well, that's different. Maybe I should turn him in. That's a very violent crime. But I didn't know what he did. So to me, I mean, if all he did was do something ain't got nothing to do with me, then I'm not about to turn him in. I wouldn't want nobody to turn me in.
Well, you shouldn't escape.
I saw something, and there's a lot of seeming like movies kind of coming. I guess they've always been out, but about people escaping from prison and stuff. Before this or around this time, I was watching something else. I think I told you about. I can't remember the name of it. Where a person tricked the lady who worked there. She like fell in love with him, and she helped him to escape. But I was reading something saying how a lot of these prisons and jails, all of them, and this is not a secret, they've got weak spots. They've got loopholes. They've got like, if you are smart enough, you could figure out how to get out. And I think something else that a lot of people don't give these people credit for. A lot of criminals are smart individuals. They're not stupid. They just are bad. They use their smarts in a bad way. But a lot of criminals are not dumb. Now, some of them are. Dumb. Some are. But a lot aren't. A lot are not. A lot probably would have done much better in school than I did if they applied themselves, which wouldn't have been that difficult.
What? What do you mean?
I'm saying that they're not dumb. I think that we should not look at them as less than or
look at them as dumb. They are criminals.
They make dumb decisions. Some of them, but no, they're great people. I mean, well, they're still people, is what I'm trying to say. They're still
you gotta put great. All right. Speaking of people,
they can be great people. I know great drug dealers and stuff. They just do bad things.
But so does that not make you a bad person?
I think none is righteous but the Lord.
Okay.
My shoulder.
Speaking of people, by now y'all have seen this video. State. This is private property.
Crew tractor.
He said Trey Taylor, crew tractor. It's a business in Virginia. So this young man who happens to be black was with some people fishing in a pond. The property owner's father pulled up and was like, "Did y'all get permission to fish here?"
You got permission?
Written permission from Trey Taylor, True Crew Tractor.
Then the guy said, "Crew tractor." He said, "Yeah, crew tractor."
He said, and then the boy said, "I thought this was state property." State.
Yeah. He said, "I ain't never heard that in my life. State property."
He said, "What's your name?" Hubert Jones. State property. All right. So my question to you is, it's been mixed reviews. I'm just laughing at it. It's innocent. No one was hurt. No one was physically harmed. Like, some people are making this a racial thing. Like, oh, the dad was like being rude or insensitive or racist, whatever. Trey Taylor has posted a video before. First, they were just embracing it, then made shirts with the dad on them and stuff. And then I've seen a video of like Trey Taylor saying, we're not racist, blah blah blah. Do you see it as a funny video, or do you see it as something disrespectful?
Initially, I just saw it as funny. I didn't think anything about race until you sent the video of Trey Taylor talking. I didn't think. I'm like, so when I saw his video, I'm like, oh, I didn't realize we was mad at Trey. Like
Some people.
So now, and then the part when he said that whoever told Trey that these people were down there, he said
Lock them up.
Yeah,
Lock them up.
I think that's probably the part that triggered people when it came to race. Because like, why are you saying lock them up? Because now let's be real, and I don't know. I wasn't in the conversation with whoever told Trey or whoever told Trey Taylor's dad. But now let's be real. They in the backwoods of Virginia. Trey Taylor daddy is probably racist.
Don't say that. Do not
It's
say
me
that.
saying that. It's not Steven saying that. It's me saying that.
Just don't say that in general.
Okay, well,
You don't know what that man is.
if it bark, it's a dog. If it say quack quack, it's a duck. If it say meow, it's a cow.
You don't know what that man is.
Everything about what that video looked like, Trey Taylor daddy. If he ain't a racist today, he was a racist 50 years ago.
Oh my God.
He either, and I wasn't even making it be about race. I'm just having an honest conversation.
Mhm.
That
You
man
be too
probably,
honest.
that man probably cares more for lighter.
We talking
hued
about right
people.
now.
I'm talking about right now. He probably cares for lighter hued people. So, and I'm glad that the black people did not act crazy, even though the one who got the fish talking about tell Trey Taylor I caught a 10-pound bass in his pond. But y'all, let's look at it this way too. Even though they should have had signage and stuff if they didn't want people on their property that said private property or whatever. But if you own land, think about your backyard. You go in your backyard, and this wasn't their backyard, but you go in your backyard, you go in your land, you go on something that you own, and there are people there who technically, but I don't think they had signs that said private property though. But technically, you stealing them Trey Taylor fish, right? I don't see what's wrong. The issue is that Trey Taylor daddy was white and these boys was black.
And I think if he didn't sound as Southern either.
Yeah, and has
It's a combination
the
of things.
profile, just like they so-called probably fit the profile of what a black. Right? He fit the profile of an old racist white man and how he looked and how he sounded and what he said. But to me, in what he said, I could see an old black man saying the exact same thing. Like it wasn't. All he said was, "Did you have permission?" That's the first thing he said. He didn't say a N-word. He didn't say a boy. He didn't say none of that. He said, "Do you have permission?" Written permission. Then he said, "Have you talked to Trey Taylor?" Like he wasn't.
Yeah, I think it was just his accent and that he's old and he happened to be a white guy and it was a black kid. He wasn't a kid, but black guy. Yeah,
to me,
I don't see a problem with it. Like, no one was called out of their name. No one was physically harmed.
No. Now my question is: did the law ever come, or did the black boys have enough sense to say we?
See, I've heard conflicting things because I've seen a video from the guy who recorded it, who said he went there to try to like smooth things out, and then like I don't know. So I've heard conflicting things because someone said the cops were called on him later. I don't know. I know that boy has not been arrested or anything like that.
Yeah, I just, and then to me, Trey Taylor said a little too much in his apology video. Kept saying that we are not a racist, me and my family are not a racist, and he invited everybody to come. They're gonna have a big event because he support big brothers and big sisters and all this kind of stuff. And it's like, I mean, that's cool, but to me, when you overly apologize, now I'm starting to think you are racist.
Well, maybe it's hurting his business, and
Look,
so he's trying to come across as genuine.
He probably said, "Now that gummit daddy, you went down and he said, let them boys fish. Now people ain't buying no tractors for me." Dog. But I'm pretty sure his clientele is not black people.
He has black customers. He has black employees.
That's what they all say. I got black friends. Oh my God. I love white people. I'm not trying to make this seem as if that there's an issue with me and white people. I'm just saying, let's be real. Crew Tractor Trey Taylor daddy was happy as heck to go down there and see who was on their property.
And you don't know if that might have been an ongoing thing. And so he was like, "Look, I'm going down there. You ain't going down there. I'm going down there."
You know what I do appreciate though, and you might say, "Don't say this," and you're gonna say, "Well, don't say it." It's not even bad.
Then don't say it.
It's not bad. What I do appreciate, even though black people listen to me, this could get you killed, but I just love the confidence of white people. I really do. I love the confidence of white people. White people don't give a doggone. They step to anybody any kind of way because there have been a normal person. Why you didn't just call the law from the beginning, Mr. Trey Taylor daddy? Well, I'm just saying, like, soon as you heard, or even if you look from a distance, you know what? Let me just call the police. Let me. But he said he pulled up like, and it was more than one person out there.
Yeah.
But he wasn't scared of nothing. His old tail, and then he pulled out. He said, "What's your name?"
Hubert Jones.
Yeah, and then he drove off. This is why I say people really shouldn't be mad. To me, and he can't control how he talks. To me, he came to them respectfully.
In his way, yeah.
He didn't stick around to mess with them. He left. He got their name and left, or that one's name and left. So I don't think it was a big. Now, don't get me wrong. This is the last thing I'm gonna say. Whoever saw them and made the phone call in they message to Trey Taylor, daddy or Trey Taylor, you can't convince me they ain't say them boys was black.
Yeah, they probably did.
You couldn't convince me they ain't say that. And that's probably the nice version of what they said. You can't convince me. I know good and doggone well they say it's some ninjas down there on your property, Trey Taylor. Yeah. And Trey Taylor daddy said, "Oh, heck no. They're not about to go fish in our pond."
The last thing before we go, because I'm tired. Did you see? So President Trump was asked about heaven on Air Force One a couple days ago, and he said, "I don't think I'm going to make it to heaven." We were just laughing at work because it just sounded like he was saying like heaven was like an event, like an appointment. I don't think I'm going to make it to heaven. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What?
I'm glad he knows.
Shut up.
I'm glad he knows. It's probably the most honest thing he's ever said. Trump know he's not going to heaven. And
and that ain't your job to say if he going to heaven or hell.
He said he not. He said he don't.
I don't think.
Well, to me, I know my name written in the Lamb's Book of Life. Trump don't know. Because they were asking, they're talking about peace and all this kind of stuff. And, now he's doing this. All the hostages have been released and everything. And kudos. Have you seen John Legend's video? John Legend did this it's not long, but it's long video on Instagram where really he's joking and he's saying that he hopes Donald Trump gets a Nobel Peace Prize. But he's you have to watch it. Really, he's joking.
He'll probably get one next year for real.
And he says like, he didn't say good boy, but this is what it sounded like. I'm like, good boy, Donald. Like, if you really do things that, like, he's like, earn it. Like, if you want a Nobel Peace Prize, earn it then.
Well, some people say Obama didn't earn his.
Well, he was black in the White House.
That's why he got it.
Yeah. But Trump maybe really is about to do things. But here's the only thing, though. You got to keep it up. You can't just do this. Next week, ain't nobody going to care about this. You got to keep doing things for people to really say, okay, you deserve it. Because Trump has to fight his own reputation to get it. People know you don't care about no peace, Donald. 47, 45. I wish he could have just had 2 consecutive presidencies because I hate that he's able to say 45 and 47. I hate that.
That's what he is. Sucks to suck.
What's her name? Kamala Harris, former vice president, she's just been enjoying herself being able to say whatever she want to say without repercussion.
Why not?
I mean, I watched her.
I'm almost done with the book.
I watched her on Joy Reid's YouTube channel yesterday, and she's still a politician though.
Yeah,
she don't answer questions. That was irritating me. I'm like, you did not answer the question. Do they all go to politician school? And first thing, 101, don't
Don't
answer a
answer the
question.
question. You spin that thing to say what you want to say.
Man,
Who does, like Nikki Haley? She'll say something. She said, "But what I can tell you is, Jasmine Crockett does that now. They do well, blah blah blah. But what I can tell you,
it was a couple times Joy Reid kind of just looked at her like, "Now, Kamala, you know good and well you did not answer my question." That's not. But Trump on Air Force One, he even said, "I don't know, maybe I'm in heaven right now, flying on Air Force One." And to me, to show you how just disrespectful and in La La Land he is, Trump, if you think this is heaven,
could
you're
be heaven
very
for him.
disconnected.
Could be heaven for him.
But that's what I'm saying. But you're disconnected. Like there's this. This is not heaven at all.
One thing I will say, of any president that has been president of the United States, at least that man said what's on his mind. He don't be holding his tongue.
Another thing that Kamala keeps saying, he told us what he was going to do, and now he's doing it. So it's not like we didn't know.
Right.
You know Donald Trump is racist. He's never flat out said, I'm a racist, but he said a whole bunch of stuff that you can define a word without using the definition. Your actions show that you're a racist. Your actions show that you're a misogynist. Your actions show, even though he would say he got women in his cabinet and he got old Pammy over there and she just do whatever he want him to do. It's Pam Bondi. I didn't mean to disrespect the sitting Attorney General of the United States. But and another thing that bothered me, and we can get off because I know you don't feel well. Whoever is in charge of keeping up his tan, can you please ensure that you get around his lips? Like
goodbye. Goodbye. That's all the time we have because I don't feel good. And I'm trying to keep my job. We'll see you guys same time, same place next week.
Bye-bye.